It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep on going under. I don't wonder in life, I follow Christ, for he never sleeps or slumbers. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep on going under. I don't wonder in life, I follow Christ, for he never sleeps or slumbers. It's like a jungle. It's like a jungle. I don't wonder in life, I follow Christ. Seek ye first God and his living, and watch out for the enemy, he's out here sifting. Souls like wheat, no time for the drifting. Come to God's army like a soldier, pay attention on this mission, and listen to the word of God. Bring it up in your life when those times get hard. God is still with you when you're wounded and scarred. Two footprints in the sand, one his, one ours. The birthright given for us to be stars. My eyes on my prize as I spit these bars. Jesus spared his life on the cross by far. Come to the Lord no matter where you are. He's the only one perfect, salvation's worth it. Find a church home and get yourself in the service. God gave us grace, showed us love, we don't deserve it. Life in the jungle, temptations, I'm swerving. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep on going under. I don't wonder in life, I follow Christ, for he never sleeps or slumbers. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep on going under. I don't wonder in life, I follow Christ, for he never sleeps or slumbers. It's like a jungle. It's like a jungle. I don't wonder in life, I follow Christ. My praise thundering, no more wondering. I follow Christ and the world is going underwind. When Jesus died on the cross, he cleansed all sin. So don't be lost, pick up your cross, you can win. Just come to Christ, your life, just let him in. There's no pretend, he's your friend and I recommend. Through thick and thin, you just let him in your lion's den. We all like David, fighting against giants. God is on the side in his covenant's alliance. For those that believe and walk in his compliance, peace be still, God's with us for real. He knows the outcome of the trial that you're in still. And like a father to the child, he gave us all skills to be a winner, not a loser, no matter how it feels. God will heal, just stay in the wheel. Come to the altar, this is my appeal. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep on going under. I don't wonder in life, I follow Christ, for he never sleeps or slumbers. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep on going under. I don't wonder in life, I follow Christ, for he never sleeps or slumbers. It's like a jungle. It's like a jungle. I don't wonder in life, I follow Christ. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep on going under. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep on going under. It's like a jungle. It's like a jungle. I don't wonder in life, I follow Christ.
This is my guest, JuanR, and we're going to pick up where we left off.
You know, and it was right where we used to, in the area where we used to live, where a lot of my addiction progressed. So, you know, at first it was just like, you know, just turn the other way. I seen a lot of people from my addiction, and you know, I had some years over my head in this program. It was my time to be in this program, and You know, not to mention, when I first got in the program, I ran to Mexico the first day. I did intake and I ran to Mexico.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, God, why?
And that little relapse that little episode lasted like 2 weeks.
Oh,
Got back into the program. Took about 30 days to get back into the program. I sat in jail and I got back into the program. And then I hit it strong. But during that time, I was like not really working on myself. You know, I was just like what they call faking the funk. You know, just faking it till you make it. You know, I did a real good job at that actually. You know.
So were you in the program because you wanted to get out of some trouble with court or?
You know what? I really didn't know what I was really doing, but I know that I had straight into a brick wall at 100 miles per hour because not working on myself. I was clean. I was clean 14 months, but I wasn't doing no recovery. I was just clean.
You were just out in the.
I was just doing the bare minimum, what they wanted.
Average.
I had a fake sponsor. I worked the steps on my own. You know, I just had a book, and I was not doing it the correct way.
What do you mean by fake sponsor?
I made up a sponsor.
The person didn't even exist.
Didn't even exist. I just made up a sponsor just to please my counselor.
Oh my
you know?
God! Yes, yes.
I had my whole.
You had a strategy going, man.
I had my whole program fooled. You know that, but what that did, I was really fooling myself because when the time came, when like I said, one of my triggers is the sight of drugs and the holidays, loneliness, all that. So when that time, it was Thanksgiving and all that time, and I ran into somebody who did have some methamphetamine and just that quick. I just had tested the day before, and in my head, my addicted mind was like, oh, they just tested you. It's there's not going to be no program, no testing over the weekend.
Yeah.
People are trying to enjoy the holidays, so my addicted mind just let me know, like, go ahead.
It's deceived your own self.
Right there, and I gave into that, and then instead of just using that one day, I ended up using the whole weekend, and when it came time to test on Monday, I wasn't going to go into my program and try to, like, get one over on the program, because if they do catch you trying to sneak one in, that's room for termination. And I ended up going to TJ, and that's where I went on maybe a 2-3 week binge, and I got a hold of some meth that was laced with fentanyl, and I felt like I was like killing myself. Like I knew I needed medical attention.
Did you know that the fentanyl was in there?
No.
Oh my God.
I didn't even know. I hear, like, to best describe it, is like I'm over here trying to I'm chasing this dragon, the drug that I love, right? And I'm smoking it. I got plenty of it, and it's not giving me that satisfaction.
Remember, I told you first high, your last high.
Yeah. So, and then not to mention that's off the top, but at the same time, this drug is laced with something that don't know nothing of. So I'm getting high, trying to get right, and I'm just sitting there, just like not getting that hit, not getting that satisfaction, and I'm just like a zombie, and I still trying to chase that dragon, but this thing is like shutting down my insides. I couldn't go to the bathroom. I'm going number one all over myself. I couldn't move. I'm stuck. I'm just like a zombie, and I'm inside my mom's house. And this is really like, I just remember seeing my mom cry, and she's just, just like, I know I'm hurting her, and I just know what I need to do. And, I still was trying to chase that dragon, and, I was sitting in my car, and I couldn't go to the bathroom. I felt like I had to. I couldn't go. So pretty much fentanyl is like, it's like heroin times 100, and I had no idea,
It's paralyzed you.
Man, I'm stuck, and but I knew my insides were hurting.
And you didn't go to the hospital? You just let it ride it out?
Yeah, I was trying to ride it out, and it was getting worse to where I was like, one day I didn't tell nobody. It was like a couple of days later, one day I didn't even tell them. I'm still getting high. I still didn't tell nobody. I just grabbed all my shit. Excuse my language, but
I'll blot it out.
So I grabbed all my stuff, and I just went to the border. A backpack full of stuff, some money, and You know, I left my title to my car, to my mom. I left all that stuff.
So you felt like you were dying. You were preparing to die.
Well, not really. I wasn't preparing to die. I felt like whatever I was doing was I knew I needed medical attention.
Mm-hmm.
So I went and I turned myself in at the border.
Mm.
And the U.S. Marshals picked me up, took me to downtown. And I couldn't wait to see a RN, you know, and let them know what was going on. I couldn't eat. Once I got to my cell, I couldn't eat for like a week. All I wanted to do was sleep. That come down was the most horrible experience.
The withdrawals and everything.
Yeah, that was bad. I was having like, you know, it's bad enough I got RLS versus leg syndrome from the car accident, and this just intensified it that much more. I couldn't sleep, or like when I did sleep, I slept for like a whole day, and then I'd be up for a whole day.
And then irritated all day long?
Oh man, it was just. Then I finally got to the point after about a week where I could start functioning. I started having regular bowel movements. I started eating them here and there, you know, and I started like exercising. Started like, you know, my mind started getting right. I started functioning again, you know. And I went to court, and you know, I went in right in December, right, what's known as the blackout time because of Christmas holiday. So there's no courts for like 2-3 weeks. So it's just like a blackout era. I just sat in there doing dead time, which was good for me because it allowed more time for me to get it out of my system. So I sat in there for about almost a month from. As a matter of fact, I got out, I was there for over a month because that was December 13th. December 12th, because my new date, clean date is 12/12/19. That was the day I turned myself in. So I got out February 6th. And all that time I was just getting right.
So 2020.
Yep, February 6th, 2020 is when I got out. And I got out to New Sober Living, which is in East Dago, so you know, a different area, and you know, I remember having this moment where like I had this moment where like God, I was like, you know, this is where you want me to be, I'm not gonna question you. I trust in you with.
So you were surrendering, you were just like
pretty
giving
much,
in.
man. Because I was having these thoughts. To tell you the truth, I was having these thoughts of running again. But I remember
running where though?
Running back to Mexico, going
and
back,
just starting getting
back, full throttle into this.
Oh my God!
Yeah, that's how.
The urge was there. It's like you're being driven.
Because you know when you mess up in this program, you get set back. You start, you gotta like reset, start over again. And the people I started the program with, they were all, you know, getting done, and you know. But I was real fortunate that. I got out and I started, I was on the 30 and 30, which is like 30 meetings in 30 days in NA. And I ended up getting a commitment within those 30 days at the Here and Now meeting on 33rd and Meade. And I was around new people and I was going to these meetings myself. I had a new formula, you know, I'd pick up like, we do recover over the 12 traditions or, you know, how it works. And then I would pick up just for today, and those were like the beginning readings and the end readings. That held me accountable to stay present throughout the whole meeting. I was sitting in front and I would pay attention. Before I wouldn't do that. Before I would go to meetings and I would just like be real disrespectful to the meeting. I'd be on my phone or be outside or you know, I wasn't really
a nuisance.
Yeah, I wasn't really trying to do recovery. I was just doing what my program wanted me to do. And, you know, I developed a different formula. You know, when I got back to the program, I seen how much the counselors really cared and they really went up to bat for me, and I've been hitting it strong ever since. Yeah.
So when the times, you know, that you know from your relapse and then wanting to get that urge to just go back and start that all over again, what was the thought or what was the what took place that kept you from going back over there? What happened? Something.
I played my tape.
You played your tape.
I played my
tape. You had to get something back to get
my
your
tape,
mind renewed.
My tape. That relapse made my tape that more graphic. And I thank God for that, you know, because I never thought I'd be that addict that said, you know, I was actually scared to take that next hit. You know, I had the drugs, I had it, but I was that scared to take that next hit. And, you know, I always hear these old timers in meetings talk about that, but it never really registered, it never really meant nothing until I was that person, you know. I used to be in meetings and I would hear it, you know, but it was nothing until I really experienced it, till I experienced it myself. And I was that person that was really scared to take the next hit of the drug that I love, you know, that I would do anything for, steal from my mom, rob, whatever it took. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get that. But you know, that's a real crazy feeling when you know you can't take that risk, you know, because you know drugs don't come with nutrition facts, you know.
Right.
They don't really carry.
That's a good point right there.
Drugs don't come. You don't know what you're really getting.
What's in there?
That's why it's like nowadays that this fentanyl, people really underestimate the power of this drug. You know, it's like it comes in pill form. However it comes, they're cutting it.
They're doing something with it.
They're putting it. They're making their drugs that much stronger and cutting it for a cheaper price.
And it's dangerous.
And without they don't care about the addict. They don't care. They're just and that's just how it goes. You know, now I have that in my head. Now I got that in my head. So when I did, you know, when COVID first happened, you know, I had all this time on my hands. We weren't on the program as much. They weren't testing us as much, and my addictive mind was like, man, you can really get one in right now.
You're really, there's something,
And you know, I would lay in my bed and I would play my tape. I would utilize my tools and my coping tools, and I would get disgusted, right? As soon as I put play on that tape, I lay in my bed, I was like,